Hey, like you, I'm trying to develop a powerful and precise golf swing, but also like you, I don't have a ton of time to develop this. Like the guys on TV, they can just go sun up to sundown. They've got no other obligations except to develop a perfect golf swing, and they've had none for years. But that's not realistic for you or me. I know people out there watching, you've got full-time jobs, you've got other obligations, you've got other priorities, and golf fits into a certain size compartment into your life. But if I could show you one simple setup that at home, without even a golf ball, that you could start developing a tour level golf swing, at least the feel of a tour level golf swing that fixes most of the common problems that I see when I teach, wouldn't it be worth watching the rest of this video and seeing how good you can get in just 3 to 5 minutes a day? Stay tuned. Hey, this is Steve with HitItLonger.com. So what do I see all the time when I give lessons? The most common faults. You probably suffer from one or more of them if you're here watching this. I would describe number one as being too steep or too vertical. Second one being out to in to go along with that. The third thing I would say would be people shift their weight to right field and early extend. This also helps them get the club too vertical and the toe flipping over too much a lot. All right, let's start with the equipment we're gonna need. Now, if you're at the driving range hitting off of mats, you'll need a bucket and a stick. But if you can find a place in your backyard that's either grass or maybe some softer soil or dirt, you can simply take the pointy end of a stick and you can just stick it in the grass at the same angle as whatever club you're practicing with. So if it's a driver, you're going to set the stick at about a 45-degree angle like this, about 4 to 6 inches outside the club head, just like that. Now, since I'm doing this off of mats, a bucket will help as well. Remember, the first two most common issues that golfers have are swinging too vertically and too outside to in. So, the bucket will prevent you from swinging outside to in. You have to swing inside out to miss it. The stick being set up approximately the same angle as the club shaft at address, give or take a few degrees, is going to prevent you from swinging too vertically back into it. So all you over the toppers out there, you slicers, pullers, this is going to be already a great tool by itself. But it won't necessarily lead you towards the feel of a tour style swing. A really high level swing will need a little bit more. All right, you're going to need one more piece of gear, and that's just simply a patio chair. So if you can find a little corner of your backyard or your patio area, use a patio chair and a stick into the grass, or if you have concrete, you might have to find something like this so the stick can run at the right angle. But this is all the equipment you're going to need. What the chair is going to help you practice doing is get rid of the early extension, which by default is also going to help you rotate your hips and chest more. So these two things alone, we've almost got it. We've got to focus on one more thing. We talked about all the people out there. You click on the ball compression drills on YouTube, the forward lean drills and videos on YouTube because you've got problem casting it and looking like this coming into the ball and throwing the angle away too soon. Well, we only have to focus on one more thing to cover that. So we're covering two more issues, 6 issues here, probably the top 6 that I can think of, most common issues that I see. All we've got to do is put in one commandment into this swing, and that is swoosh around the arc and out in front of this mat. So a good 3 feet out in front of the ball and kind of around the corner to the left. Now it's fine if you use your own club. I would recommend using a driver or a 3-wood because they're longer and lighter and they tend to make a louder swooshing sound, and you're going to need that audible feedback if you're going to get the swooshing out in front part. I like to use the speed whoosh because of the audible feedback it gives me. It's so much louder and it can tell me exactly where my swoosh is. So if we're going to get this exercise going, we've got our equipment in place, just build it slowly. I'm simply trying to follow 3 rules. Stay under the stick, stay on the chair, turn and swoosh out in front. Just start real slowly. Under the stick, both ways. Stay on the chair. Turn and swoosh around the corner. Let me do a little faster one, and then we'll take a look at what it looks like in slow-mo. You can see if I'm telling the truth about using this setup to develop a tour-style golf swing. Something like this. And one more. Okay, let's look at that in slow-mo. You can see that to keep my posture going through the downswing and not pop up, standing up, it forces me to keep the club on a shallow plane, like think of the Hogan glass. Now all that's left is to make sure that I rotate, slide down the chair, rotate, and pretend that, let's say I've got a towel hanging from a clothesline out here, and I'm just gonna beat the dust off of it. So I want you to take your hands like you would do maybe with a broom and wham right into the clothesline, freely accelerating. You got to get the dust out, and I want you to locate it right here out in front, almost directly in line with the target and around the corner to the left. So this setup, don't have to have this tool, but it helps. You're just basically going to need, at minimum, you'll just need an alignment stick and a patio chair. If you can just do this for 3 to 5 minutes a day and just keep going back and forth like a windshield wiper, and you keep getting the feel of what the guys on TV are feeling as they swing through, then you're going to be able to transfer this fairly quickly to your own swing in your own golf game, because what we're doing here is we're doing fluid motion. We're not doing anything mechanical. We've just set some rules to the game, but other than that, you're being encouraged to swing back and forth fluidly with at least enough speed so that it doesn't feel mechanical or ratchety. So give this a try. Stick and chair, swoosh out in front. Let me know in the comments if it is helping you with your swing and some of the common issues that you face with it. All right, I'm going to get back to practicing this because it also helps me find the right flow, the right plane, and the right feel for the swing that I'm after. So thanks again for watching. I'm Steve, and as usual, I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.